Hi all, welcome to the video of Daddy Lumba. Let's talk about some of the names he mentioned in his song. Let me show you some of the people he immortalized in his songs. I'm about to show you the faces behind the names he immortalized in his songs. I am Emmanuel out of 600. You can call me 600 the God. And you're live on Rapping on TW6 Network. Let's hold a minute of silence for our legend, Charles Kojofusu, even before I take you through some of the names he's mentioned in his songs. Daddy, may your soul rest in perfect peace. Daddy Lumba is a legend, and as we hold this session in his memory, we would also want to throw more light on certain people that the Lumba mentioned in the song. When you listen to the legend song, you hear names like Akosia Brempoma, you hear names like Amasa, you hear names like Georgina Edu Ansre, you hear names like Nana Domako Nyameche. Yes, I'm here to review their faces and give you a brief history of who they were or what role they played in Daddy Lumba's life at a point in time. So who is Akosia Brempoma? Akosia Brempoma featured in Daddy Lumba's song, and Akosia Brempoma is Daddy Lumba's elder sister. Yes, he was seen mourning him very recently when they went to his house to give the family their condolences. Listen to Akosia Brempoma's song. Second is Amasa, Mame Amasa. Who is Mame Amasa? Mame Amasa is Daddy Lumba's mother. She officially passed on or died in 2001. She was a teacher. Yes, listen to the songs Daddy Lumba made about Amasa. And if you listen to the song that Lumba made about Amasa, people that were very close to him always say that even if you give Daddy Lumba $100 million to perform the song, he would not perform the song because of how much the song impacted him or tagged him anytime he remembered his mother, Mame Amasa, or Madam Comfort Jemfi, her government name. Listen to the song. Third on the list is a legendary musician called Nana Adomako Nyamiche. Who is Nana Adomako Nyamiche? Nana Adomako Nyamiche was Daddy Lumba's godfather. You understand? Rumors have it that if Daddy Lumba is about to release a song, the first person he's going to release or play the music to is Nana Adomako Nyameche. For him to assent on the song or give his perspective on the song. If Nana Adomako Nyameche says the song is not good, that means you would never hear the song. So most of the songs that came out went through this legendary man, Nana Adomako Nyameche. He had to verify it before each song came out. And this is what he said about Nana Adomako Nyameche in his song. Is Ejayao. Ejayao. You would hear Ejayao's name in Daddy Lumba's song titled Nunsu Chen Opek. Rumors have it that this was Daddy Lumba's best friend and he featured him in the song Nunsu Chen Opek. His government name was Felix Minta Intiamwa, aka Ejayao. He sadly passed on in 2019. Listen to what Daddy Lumba had to say, or when Daddy Lumba mentioned him in his song. This woman, she was the last barrier, or she's known as the last barrier for Daddy Lumba. Why? Because people said she was hated, or Daddy Lumba said she was hated for loving Daddy Lumba, for always supporting him, for always defending him. Georgina Edu Ansre, she was from Achuma Kokoben. And anybody that said anything bad about Daddy Lumba, this woman would fight the person. So this woman was hated so much because of the love and support she had for Daddy Lumba. So Daddy Lumba had to feature him in one of his feature her in one of his classics. Let's listen to the song about Georgina Edu Answer. So Sith, he mentioned two people. So this one is double trouble. He mentioned Kweku Redu, who was nicknamed Soweto, and Osei Kwejo, who was nicknamed Trust P. You understand? So rumors have it that these people, you understand, were the people Daddy Lumba was very close to when he traveled abroad. So he featured them on a song called Yeye Aka Akwantium. He mentioned them. Let's listen to the song. So mama wenti ukofo chance me mawoti ebidi bonga fio ebidi bonga grante bonga unkolia bonga. Soweto and Trust P are the people who were very close to Daddy Lumba during his travels. They were his very close confidants and friends. Seventh is Daddy Lumba's own father. He was called Johnson Kwejufusu. This is the man who birthed the legend. This is the man who gave the legend life and created the legend. He was a teacher by profession, and unfortunately, he passed away when Daddy Lumba was very young. So, as usual, the legendary Daddy Lumba had to feature his father, Johnson Kwejufusu, in one of his songs. If you listen to Daddy Lumba's song, you would hear Kennedy Ejapon. So many people thought it was the Honorable MP for Asin Central, Honorable Kennedy Ejapon, Akompreko Ejapon. But no, this Kennedy Ejapon he mentioned is a businessman. So if you listen to Yeni Hobeto, he mentioned Kennedy Ejapon. Recently, he went to his house or his residence to pay his last respect to Daddy Lumba and to sign the condolence book. But people did not even realize that this is the Kennedy Japan that Lumba was talking about in Yeni Hobeto because of how low-key this man is. But this man, for those on the street and for those who know him, he's a proper bad man. This is the Kennedy Japan that Lumba was referring to in his Nia Hobeto song. So let's go to the famous Ankwanoma. Ankwanoma is a lot of people's favorite. So if you featured in the song, that means you have attained legendary status. One of the people he mentioned in the Ankwanoma song is Daniel Nyako, Mr. Daniel Nyako, DKN. So if you hear it, Mr. Daniel Nyako, DKN. He was the lead guitarist for Nana Ampedu, and his name appeared in the famous Ankwanoma song. So this man is knighted or attained legendary status in that music, and he has been immortalized forever. Let's listen to how he used his name in the Ankwanoma song. In a very recent video, I saw one of the people that the Lumba mentioned in his Impempem song. That is Charles Opoku Kojo Dako. He's the one in the middle of the video I'm about to show you. He was friends with Daddy Lumba. So you could see that he was with his friends and they were jamming to the Impempem song that had his name in it, or that had his name immortalized in it. Let's watch the video. If you loved the segment on unwrapping, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, and share. Daddy Lumba would forever remain a legend. Rest in peace, Daddy Lumba. We are at the end of an era. Rest in peace, legend.